Hello. Welcome back to McFly, my little corner on the internet where I just sit around here and talk about video games and stuff. And in this one, yes, again, we're going to be talking about Multiversus. Did they get snubbed at the EVO Awards this year? In classic content fashion, I was just going to do another video, kind of like the Game Awards, where I just vote for the EVO Awards. For anyone who doesn't know, the EVO Awards is an award show every year where they just, it celebrates fighting games, platformers, just fighter games. I'm not big in the space, but I can appreciate it. And then, of course, for any of you who have been watching, I cover Multiversus here on the show, and it's been quite a bumpy ride. And then I started going through all the categories for the EVO Awards. By the way, I'll leave it in the descriptions down below if you want to go vote for yourself. It's all free, you don't really need an account or anything, you can just vote. But I'm going through the categories, and I get to Best Game Release, and even Rivals of Aether 2 is here, which, good on them. That's awesome. But then I also noticed that there is no Multiversus here, which is kind of sad, but probably deserved at this rate. Clearly there were way better releases. I didn't play many of these. I heard Rivals of Aether 2 is amazing. I need to get on that, but I'm just not much of a PC player. And I know this doesn't seem like much, but Multiversus and EVO have had a pretty good relationship, and it's been dwindling, if anything. For anyone who has experienced the original beta back in 2022, it was magic, at least compared to what Multiversus is now. Yeah, they schedule and release things better now. There's give and take with each, but the gameplay was amazing back in beta, or at least that's what I thought. But I want to have this in here for anyone just to drink it in. Look at this. For anyone who has played beta, I'm sure this is just nostalgia at this point. And for anyone who did not play beta, does it look faster? Does it look zoomed out? Are the hitboxes hitboxing? Hold on, I just need to reminisce. There is a Batman. Ooh. The BVS goes on. But this was Multiversus and EVO 2022. This was with the original beta, and this is when it actually mattered. If you asked me, I think it was way more competitive at this point. Just look at it. And obviously it was competitive enough to stand and be up to EVO's quality. But then fast forward to 2024, and you have Ajax and you got Tony up there on stage, and it's more of just a presentation. The game wasn't out at this point, but we thought there was going to be a much bigger reveal at EVO 2024. This footage surfaced way later, and this was the reveal of Beetlejuice and Jack coming to the game later on. And yeah, you get a reaction out of the crowd, but this game has lost all its competitiveness. If anything, it's just a showroom pony. And then if we go back to the EVO roundup, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be at EVO 2025 either, and then it gets snubbed in all of the categories. Just non-existent, and like I said, it could be deserved with how the game's been going this year. Obviously, we'll hope for a better 2025, but it has yet to be seen. But the more I go through the categories, I just keep looking for Multiversus, and eventually it just pitters off into content creation and cosplays, and the EVO Awards has really expanded over the years, I'll give them that. But I'm leaving it up to you guys too. Do you think this deserved? Do you think Multiversus should be among these games? If not, who should be taken out for Multiversus? It's almost like the same argument from the Game Awards. You have a DLC taking the spot up here. Maybe we could take that out and put Multiversus in, but again, if you ask me, I'm not sure if Multiversus deserves it. They really have to prove themselves at this point. Especially when EVO takes fighting games very seriously, and I just don't think the hitboxes and the netcode's gotten better. But the hitboxes are still kind of wonky. And then that balancing. Ugh. I'm sure other fighting games have the meta. Obviously, every game has a meta, but Multiversus meta just gives people a false sense of reality. You really just have to spam and run away. It's really bad right now, I don't know. And here, I don't think I mentioned it, the EVO Awards are on February 15th. And when I say that, I don't think I'm being too critical on Multiversus. We have had a pretty rough launch. That's me saying that with love for the game and wishing it will get better, hoping for a better 2025. We'll have to see if they show up at EVO 2025, but unless we really get some fine-tuning and balancing, I don't think it's up to competitive standards. And by balancing, I mean not nerfing everything that people complain about. Hashtag buff Batman. But that's all I got for this one, really. It's just to let you guys know that the EVO Awards are coming up. Multiversus is not a part of it. Maybe you want to vote yourself for the awards in the other categories. I'll leave the link down in the description again. And that'll just about do it for me. I hope you guys have a good night. A like is always appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will catch you out there in the multiverse.
A friend taught me this one.
Peanut butter jelly!
A friend taught me this one. A friend taught me this one.